Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Want to make your text stand out in CapCut?
Today, you'd learn 14 text tricks that instantly upgrade any video, from cinematic to fun to viral styles. This tutorial is perfect for editors who want to make their videos pop, whether you're creating YouTube content, TikTok, Reels, or even short films. Most people stick with the default CapCut text, and it ends up looking plain or unprofessional. I'll show you step by step how to turn boring text into eye-catching effects that keep viewers hooked. By the end of this video, you'll know 14 different text tricks you can mix, match, and customize, so you'll never run out of creative ways to make your videos stand out. If you're brand new to CapCut or you've never tried it before, I suggest starting with our beginner's tutorial. It's a full step-by-step guide that makes everything super easy to follow. So without further ado, let's get to it. Welcome to Master It Now, where learning never stops. Simple, step-by-step tutorials to help you learn anything and master everything.
Let's kick things off with an epic text trick in CapCut. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to place text behind a person, a creative effect that instantly makes your edits stand out. Before we dive in, here's a quick tip. Add background music and sound effects to elevate your video. They make your edits more dynamic and engaging. You can find copyright-free tracks on platforms like Epidemic Sound or YouTube Audio Library. I'll leave links in the description for you to check out. Alright, let's jump back into CapCut. First, drag the clip you want to use onto the timeline. Next, go to the top menu, select Text and insert the default text box. Type your word, let's go with focus. Choose your font, adjust the size, and position it where you want. Now, head back to Media and drag the same clip onto the timeline, but this time above your text. As you can see, the top clip covers the text. For a smoother workflow, go into CapCut Settings, Edit, and make sure Arrange Layers is enabled. This option is usually on by default for new projects. With Free Layer enabled, select the top clip. On the right-hand menu, go to Video, Remove BG, Auto Removal. CapCut will automatically remove the background and isolate the subject. Depending on your clip's length and complexity, this might take a little time. Mine is short, so it processes quickly. Now the magic happens. The text appears behind the person in your video. Extend the text to match the entire clip length. You can still edit the text anytime, change the color, font, or style. For this example, I'll leave it silver solid. And that's it, a clean way to put text behind a person in CapCut. Before we jump into the next lesson, make sure you're subscribed so you can follow along easily. Let's create a text swipe animation where your text smoothly changes as if being painted across. Start with a solid background from the media library. I'll use a dark one. Drag it onto the timeline. Now add a text layer and type your phrase. For this demo, let's use swipe text animation. Adjust the font and size, then extend it for the full clip. Next, copy your solid background, scale it down, and place it off screen. This small shape will become the swipe effect. Go to Canvas, Color, and pick a new shade. I'll choose grey. Right-click this small block and create compound clip. Move it above the text layer, then apply a rectangle mask. Resize it into a square and position it slightly larger than the text. Set a keyframe at the start position, just left of the text. Move the playhead forward a few seconds, then drag the square across to the other side. Now, the turquoise block swipes smoothly across your text. Here's the trick. Duplicate the text layer. Go to Effects, change it to solid grey. And create compound clip. Mask it again so it aligns with the swipe block. Now sync the mask keyframes of both clips with the swipe motion. If you're learning something new, drop a comment below and let us know. When you play it back, the text appears to change as the swipe passes through. That's how you create a dynamic color-changing text animation in CapCut. If you're finding this helpful so far, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. It really helps us keep making tutorials like this. In this chapter, I'll show you how to create a text transition that passes through scenery. I'll use a sea and rising sun background as an example, but this effect also looks amazing with deserts, cities, or any landscape. Start by adding your text to the timeline. Extend the text clip to about 16 to 17 seconds. Type the word you want. Here I'll keep it simple, with sunrise. Adjust the font style and size until it looks the way you want. Now, go to Animation In and choose the Flip animation. Stretch it to around 7 seconds for a smooth effect. Once that's set, add a black background to your timeline. Then select both clips, right-click, and select Create Compound Clip. Next, drag in your background media, in this case sea and rising sun, and put it underneath the text animation. Select the text clip, go to Video Basic, Blend, Multiply, and you'll now see the scenery showing through the text. To add depth, use a mask effect. At the start of the clip, choose Film Strip Mask and stretch it to cover the full screen. Add a keyframe. Move the playhead about 4 seconds forward and adjust the mask again. Repeat this every few seconds, adding feathers and closing the mask gradually. Finally, add an opacity keyframe. Set it to full at the start, then lower it to 0 at the end of the clip. This makes the text fade out smoothly. For a finishing touch, go back to Animation. Choose Roll Out and extend it to about 5 seconds. If you're learning something new, drop a comment below and let us know. Play it back, and you'll see your text transitioning beautifully through the sea, or any background you choose. That's how to create a text transition through scenery in CapCut. Now let's make your titles stand out by adding colorful text. Start with your video clip on the timeline. Go to the text menu at the top, choose Text Effects, and then open the multicolor section. Scroll down until you find the option with multicolor text. Drag it onto your timeline, then type in your message. For example, let's write, "Stay creative." You can change the font, resize it, and stretch it to match the full length of your clip. If you'd like, add an entrance animation. If the animation feels too fast, adjust the duration slider at the bottom to slow it down. And that's it. You now have vibrant, colorful text that instantly adds energy to your video. Let's step things up with a glowing text effect, a great way to make titles or intros stand out. Start with a black background video from the media library. If it's not trending, just search for black screen. Place it on the timeline. Now add your text layer. Type in your phrase. Let's use "shine beautifully bright" and adjust the font and size. Go to Animation, Loop, Wave to give the text some subtle motion. If it feels too fast, slow it down using the speed control. Once you're happy, select both text and background layers, right-click, and choose Create Compound Clip. Next, go to Effects, Video Effects, Lenses, Edge Glow, and drag it onto the clip. This adds the glowing outline to your text. For extra color, add an RGB light background from the media library. Stretch it to cover the canvas. Then set its blend mode to multiply. Now the glow effect looks vibrant and dynamic. Export it again, and you've got glowing text you can reuse in any project. Before we jump into the next lesson, make sure you're subscribed so you can follow along easily. Now let's create a cinematic text reveal effect, perfect for intros and YouTube videos. Start by adding a text layer to your timeline. Then stretch the text clip to around 6 to 7 seconds. Type your word or phrase. Here I'll just use open. Adjust the font style, color, and size until you're happy. Right-click the text and choose Create Compound Clip. This locks it in, and now the magic begins. Go to Video Mask and select Film Strip. Adjust the angle to around plus or minus 70 degrees. Close the gap slightly. And add a gentle feather. Keep it subtle, only 1 or 2 letters should be visible at a time. Next, move the mask completely off screen, so no text is visible. Now add a position keyframe at this starting point. Move the playhead forward about 1 second. Then drag the mask to the opposite side of the text and add another keyframe. Repeat this process. Move 1 second forward, shift the mask, and keyframe again. Alternate sides until you've created a smooth left-to-right reveal. For the final step, move the playhead one last time and open the mask fully so the entire word is visible. Add your last keyframe. When you play it back, you'll see a cinematic reveal, your text emerging in dramatic fashion. And that's how to create a cinematic text reveal in CapCut. Before we jump into the next lesson, make sure you're subscribed so you can follow along easily. Now I'll show you how to create the 3D text effect in CapCut. First, go to the text section at the top and drag any text onto your timeline. For this example, let's just type HD. Adjust the font and size until you're happy with the look. Once your text is ready, right-click it and select Create Compound Clip. Add a black background to your text clip. Go to Canvas, drop down, Color, choose Black. Next, add your background media to the timeline. Highlight the media, go to the Video Basic settings on the right, scroll down to Blend, and from the drop-down select Multiply. Now you'll see your video showing through the text. To enhance the effect, copy the media, paste it on top, and change its blend mode back to normal. Then under Video, remove BG, apply Auto Removal. Play the video, and you'll see a clean 3D text effect with your media moving inside the text. Before we jump into the next lesson, make sure you're subscribed so you can follow along easily. Want to give your videos a bold, artistic edge? Let's create a typography image effect, where words form the shape of someone's image. Start by adding a black background to your timeline. Add a text box onto your timeline. For this demo, I'll type musical and some other words. Copy and paste the text. Then change the words and their sizes. Keep repeating this until you've built a long row of varied words. If you're finding this helpful so far, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. It really helps us keep making tutorials like this. Highlight all your text layers, right-click, and select Create Compound Clip. Now copy that compound clip multiple times. Resize and rearrange them to build a collage of words with different scales and positions. Once you're happy, bring in your media clip, the image you want to stylize. Adjust it so that it fills the frame. Highlight the media, then go to Video Basic, Blend, Multiply. Now your text collage takes the shape of the face behind it. For an even sharper look, tweak brightness, contrast and whites in adjustments. This makes the words stand out clearly against the image. And that's it. You've created a striking typography image effect in CapCut, a perfect way to mix words and visuals into one creative design. Before we jump into the next lesson, make sure you're subscribed so you can follow along easily. Here's a creative effect, making your text reveal itself as an object moves across the screen. It looks complex, but CapCut makes it surprisingly simple. Start by adding your walking footage to the timeline. Then go to the text menu, add a text box, and type your message. Let's use ultimate speed is nothing without control. Adjust the font, style, and size as you like, and stretch the text to match the full length of the clip. Position the text so it starts slightly off-screen. Now in Basic, Position and Size. Set a keyframe at the beginning. Move the playhead toward the end. Then slide the text fully across the screen. Keep the Y-axis steady to ensure a straight movement. If you play it back, the text now slides across the screen, but it still sits in front of the person. To fix this, duplicate the video clip and place it above the text layer. Select the duplicate, go to Mask, Horizontal, and adjust the mask so it follows the person's outline. As the object moves, keep adding keyframes to shift the mask along with them. If you're learning something new, drop a comment below and let us know. This makes the text look like it's passing behind them. For a smoother result, turn the video layer and text into a compound clip. Then add the same motion clip again. And use Auto Cutout to isolate the subject. This step takes the realism to another level, making the reveal much cleaner. And there you have it, a professional-looking movement text reveal that gives your video a polished, cinematic touch. To make it more catchy, you can select all the clips and change their speed to 0.5x to make it play longer. Before we jump into the next lesson, make sure you're subscribed so you can follow along easily. Now let's create the classic scrolling credits effect in CapCut. Perfect for ending short films, YouTube skits, or even adding a professional touch to your school projects and creative videos. Start with a black screen on your timeline. Next, add a text layer and paste in your credits. Choose a clean font that fits the style you want. Position the text at the very bottom of the screen. That's your starting point. On the right-hand side, under Position and Size, add a keyframe. Move the playhead to the end of the clip, then drag the text all the way up to the top of the screen and add another keyframe. Now when you play it back, the credits scroll upward. If the scroll feels too fast, simply extend the clip duration and drag the second keyframe further down the timeline. The longer the clip, the slower the credits will roll. That's how you make smooth, professional scrolling credits in CapCut. In this chapter, I'll show you how to create stunning transparent text effects in CapCut, and then take it a step further by animating them. Start by adding your media to the timeline. Then go to Text, add any text, and type what you want to appear. Adjust the font and size until it looks right. Next, apply a stroke effect. Set the thickness to around 7%. Now select the media and the text, copy them and paste above. Change the color of this new text and make its stroke slightly thicker. Right-click and select Create Compound Clip. Do the same for the lower text. Then click on your media. Under Video, go to Remove BG, apply Auto Removal. With the upper compound clip selected, go to Video Basic Blend and choose Brighten. This creates the transparent text effect. To animate it, add a keyframe at the start and move the text off-screen to the left. Note the X and Y position. Move the playhead to the end of the clip, then drag the text all the way to the right. Repeat the same steps for the main white text. Keep the X position consistent for both. When you play the video back, the transparent text smoothly animates across the screen. That's how you create a transparent animated text effect in CapCut. If you're finding this helpful so far, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. It really helps us keep making tutorials like this. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a highlight text effect in CapCut. I've already placed a simple video clip on the timeline. Now let's add some text to work with. Click Text, drag it onto the timeline, and type your phrase. I'll use Time Doesn't Stop for Anyone. Resize and position it the way you like. You can also add in and out animations if you want a smoother look. Next, we'll add the highlight. Go to Media, Library, and search for a solid color. Pink works perfectly, but you can use any color. If you already have a color image or swatch, you can use that too. Drag the color onto your timeline and place it above the text. Now go to Blender, Brighten. This lets your text show through the color layer. Here's where the effect comes together. Go to Mask Rectangle and resize it so it covers just the first part of your text. Adjust carefully so the highlight starts exactly where you want it. Now, add a keyframe at this starting position. Move the playhead forward to where you want the highlight to end. Then drag the rectangle so it covers the entire phrase and ending. Time doesn't stop for anyone. Press play, and now the highlight smoothly reveals across your text. The subtle in and out animations we added earlier make it even more polished. This is a simple but powerful way to highlight text in CapCut. You can refine it further with extra details, but the principle stays the same. Here's a stylish effect that works perfectly for YouTube intros, the Reveal Screen Text effect. Start by adding a black background video from the media library. If it's not visible in trending, just search in background. Next, add a text layer and type in your word. Let's use reveal as our example. Adjust the font and size until you're happy, then extend it across the full clip. Select both layers, right-click, and choose Create Compound Clip. Now, import the video you want to reveal and place it on the timeline, matching the same length as your compound clip. Select the compound clip, go to Video Basic Blend, and set the mode to multiply. You'll now see your video showing through the text. Duplicate the compound clip by copying and pasting it. On the duplicate, enable Hide Track for now. Select the first compound clip. Go to Mask, Horizontal, and set a keyframe where you want the split to begin. Move forward on the timeline, then drag the mask completely off screen. The exit keyframe is added automatically. Now, unhide the duplicate compound clip. At the same split point, apply another horizontal mask. Rotate it 180 degrees and add a keyframe. Move forward, then drag this mask off screen in the opposite direction. Play it back, and you'll see both halves of your text revealing your video in a split motion. Tweak the keyframes to control the speed of the split. And that's it. A dynamic split-screen text effect to give your videos a cinematic intro.
And that's a wrap. You've just learned 14 powerful text tricks that people usually package into courses sold for thousands of dollars. But here, we give it to you for free. All we ask in return is simple. Hit the like button, subscribe, share this with a friend, and let us know in the comments which effect you'll try first. See you in the next tutorial.